black superheroes. Oh yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a role like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of my.
Hey, it's loading. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, alright?
Okay.
A hero CEO, I will go make hero for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading, God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know we fed up. It's hell attention, cause we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line, fighting for the right just one time. So unstoppable together at the same time, with the same mind. Yeah, we're born to be high and always above what's beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
I'm talking bulletproof, kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through. With the strength to fight the power like Chuck D do. With the insight to be equal. No, the sky needed a voice that finds reason to multiply. People in the streets for the cause. Marching on Washington miners will be walking through walls. Type of superhero show up when ain't no one to call. That'll shield you from them shields that been killing us all. High beams for eyes to peek the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war would even start. The knowledge to build and grow where they live and take care of the kids and the older folk. The queen cause they need it most. Politics with the kings. About economic growth. Cure PTSD. Cause mental health ain't a joke. Feed the hungry and dope. Everyone would know. Everywhere we go.
Every block,
Every hood, every city, every ghetto.
need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love and a lot of trust. We just got to keep that faith and know that. Because you got mine, I got your back. I know. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love and a lot of trust. We just got to keep that faith and know that. Because you got mine, I got your back. I know. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a kid, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game. Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatum. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm aiming them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them just like my keys, drop my on a dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not into you. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath the bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, 8, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes, you can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I reign.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list.
waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares.
Hey Joe, are you there?
Yeah, man.
You ready now?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna click on it in a second. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade someone. 1 second.
Okay.
This guy doesn't even play.
I get a lot of those. They don't even fucking play.
Okay, I'm clicking on it now. It shows that Billy's #1 seed right now. Is that like depending on like the weeks?
No,
It's gonna be
it
close.
showed
Billy.
me #1 seed.
Oh, it just sports showed Billy. I just looked.
It's probably one of the tiebreakers.
Yeah, y'all are close. So
Yeah. So I think it goes head to head, but we haven't faced head to head. It goes in conference record.
this is searching. Was it searching for you too?
No, I clicked on it earlier and I was searching and it took me to like the home screen, whatever. Not the home screen, but the game ready thing. But it doesn't show like your team on the game ready thing. All right,
No, it's because you invited me already. That's why. 1 second.
I'm gonna leave it.
Now I'm in it.
Oh shit! I just left. I'm gonna take your invite.
Oh fuck! 1 second. Don't accept that. Don't accept that.
You must.
I'm inviting so. Yeah, you gotta back out of the thing, but don't accept it. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm inviting someone to the league that you know. Sure, he's already told you though.
Who?
Titans.
I haven't talked to him.
I talked him into getting Madden. Let's see.
Oh, he said something about Madden, but I didn't fucking believe him.
Oh yeah, he finally got it last night. He was texting me like, "Should I get the PS5 version? Will that work on my PS4?" He's like, "You're fucking retarded." Like, get the PS4 version, bro. Trying to find his name. There we go. Alright, now I'm coming back, or unless you're already in it, then just send me one, but if not, we can join at the same time.
You want to click at the same time?
Yeah, we'll just do it at the same time.
Alright, ready.
Go. Now.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Damn, you're 87 raw. Wow.
Yeah, I was 86, and then I went to like 87 on like week
I was
3 on the upgrades.
81 to start the year. Now I'm 83. What uniforms? What are you rocking? I don't want to match. You white?
75th anniversary.
Like, I rock the 80s. I have a pet peeve of this game of Jalen Hurts though. Like when it comes to like his acceleration, like on those, you know, like zone reads, he just stands there. Like there's like, and I know he's not the quickest dude, but he's quick enough to fucking get going on our zone read. Like, have you ever had your quarterback just kind of like jog in place? That's what he does. It's so annoying. So annoying.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
I chose the green and it's white. That's great.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift
of
the both whites.
Yeah, but I literally chose the green. I chose the 80s.
Yeah, I saw it.
He'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucks and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Good God.
And he sneaks
Ow.
his way forward only for a couple.
You gonna do that to your boy, bro? That's fucked up.
So CD, this defense,
I wasn't a user.
Y'all
were hitting hard too.
I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely not a bounty on your ass.
Months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it.
Why'd I throw that? I'm an idiot. Give it right back to you.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away.
Dumb throw,
they just
bro.
gave us another example right here. Strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start
defensive
fast.
standstill.
That'd be like the 49ers and Cowboys game.
First 2 drives, it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
I don't know which one's my guy.
Good
tackle.
A great return there of 22 yards.
Thought I had that for a second.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a 1st down. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Get off me! What the fuck?
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Well, these 2 teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Pollard going to try the right side.
Just the trip. Good shit. Good shit. Fuck. I thought I had that one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
No one got open. I was like, fuck.
To see him running again here is something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The kick by Gold is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that.
Give the ball to the leading touchdown rusher in the league.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open.
Breach.
He was able to make the catch. From there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
He needed a yard. That's
fucking
exactly
bodies
what
everywhere.
He got. Earns him a new set of downs. The Cowboys at 13-1 now on the year, and they've been flawless these last couple months. Winners.
Yeah, yards are gonna be hard to come by.
Let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team.
Any given Sunday, unless
to
you're
run
just
off
Saturday.
This kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
He'll buy some time right.
Digital grounding? What
Oh,
was the receiver in the
I was
area?
outside of tackles, outside of tackles.
Okay, there was no receiver in the area, though, at all.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some
Oh,
confidence.
my
Yet
gosh.
flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
What the fuck kind of throw is that?
I think it was the pressure. You had 2 guys in your face.
So far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running.
wouldn't told me.
That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10.
Okay, I guess.
I accidentally hit my fucking controller on the bottom of the my wheel.
Second quarter.
Like a
Hurts
little
and the Eagles
stud
come
thing.
up here first and 10 at their own 14-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
First and 10, it's Patterson. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give here to Pollard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run. 1st level being the D-line and linebacker. 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense. Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Here's Hurts to throw. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tony Pollard. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And again, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well,
that lag or something?
Left upright. So we're
Yeah,
at halftime here on Christmas Eve.
I also was focusing on the slim thing that I had.
He has our EA Sports halftime report. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Ah, the pressure.
And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Run for Pollard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Wow, that's a fumble?
Picked up by the Cowboys. And he's got some space here. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Chase Mclovin on for the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Taken down by Pete Werner. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Patterson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Pollard. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They go play action with Hurts. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Pollard. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
No, his arm. He's broken. Broken it.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's gonna
that was almost a bullshit.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Gould is good, and that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. One quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Once more, they turn to Patterson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by Gold is good, and that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick-6, that's and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys
keeps it a 2-score game.
Football back. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick-6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Leo Chanel in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Hilton. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short, and now it's 4th down. Running with Elliott, and he's going to have the first down.
Okay.
To the 35. The time to pull
Good
out
run.
the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you disputed a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
Oh, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. To throw, it's Rodgers. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers to throw once more. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Hilton. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick-6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put a stamp on it,
Oh,
every time they try
okay.
to mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick-6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running the counter, Patterson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And connecting quickly with Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete left side to Shepard. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Straight ahead, Patterson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Jefferson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, Elliott. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Hurts throw here into the hands of Boyd. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Hurts will throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they make.
Congrats on the division title, too.
How to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of
that don't mean shit now.
What
do you mean? You got the division title.
I don't give a fuck.
Uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
Hey, you know, we had the same exact records that like the Cowboys and Eagles had, but opposite.
Yeah, just opposite.
Yeah, and then same team won, or same away team won.
On both sides of the
Or
football here
not
this
away
one.
team, but
Certainly was, and I think
yeah, I give
the
you
10-win team won.
Yeah.
You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your
So that means I'm going to the NFC Championship.
Oh my god!
So I'm gonna lose the next game, and then I'll win the final game. I'll win week 18.
It's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year, and they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a rare.
Did you at least stream it this time?
Yeah, I
Did you stream my fucking massacre where you beat me?
I stream every game.
Okay, no, I meant like the. I was saying because you didn't stream the one we didn't play in franchise, and then you streamed the one where you kicked my ass. Remember that? So I was like, I came out of the vengeance GOL. I tried to put a defensive plan together.
I stream every loss. I don't quit like clashing in them in mid game when I'm losing.
I started streaming, so they couldn't say that about me either. I stream every game now too.
I take the loss to the heart. Now we're gonna be running gassers all fucking week. We really need that. It builds character. Losses build character.
We were both. If someone had to lose, we were both on massive win streak. My last loss was against you.
My loss was the Rams. I think that was like week 5. I think
it was motivation. I haven't lost since.
Yeah.
It's just part of the it's part of the whatchamacallit. It's part of the
business
pattern. It's the pattern, bro. It's the pattern.
Oh yeah. Oh, our pattern for the Cowboys didn't work out. It worked for the first game of the playoffs, but then it lost in the divisional.
I think Titans joined the Patriots.
This shit's frozen. I'm gonna go make some breakfast. I'm gonna get off. I'll probably get on iRacing later. Yeah. Alright, bet. Good game.